Hi, everyone. I'm Rick Thompson, your executive director here at the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame, and we are in the hallowed halls of the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. And this is a pretty special place. Many of your friends and possibly relatives are with me today and on the walls here at the Hall of Fame. I want to talk today about how to put this portfolio or binder together as you get ready for your induction nominee. And I just grabbed one out of the closet. Seems to be the probably the most prominent one that we would have in North Dakota, and that's the portfolio or the binder for Brad Germanson, a four-time world champion saddle bronc rider. As you know, Brad will have all kinds of different things in here, and so I just grabbed it. We're going to kind of go over some of the things that are important. Now, if you think about if you were to open up this portfolio or this binder, what you'd want to see within the pages of this binder, that's kind of what you want. Of course, start by buying a binder, getting, again, depending on the amount of papers you're going to put in it, buy that kind of binder, pretty relative. Put a cover sheet together. Now this, be sure on the front page of the covered letter or the cover page, you put the category, 2009 Rodeo Modern Era for Brad Germanson. Be sure you include that on there. That just makes it easier for the people that are going through that. And then title it. Brad Germanson, four-time world champion saddle bronc rider, Marshall, North Dakota, and then submitted to the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame for consideration. Then on the front cover, this is, again, your poster, but on the front cover, be sure to add the picture that you're going to use for the framed portfolio that hangs here in the Hall of Honorees. Be sure to include that picture. Now, when we talk about pictures, any pictures that you use, be sure to consider the photographer to get permission, and also to give consideration to the photographer that we have, or any pictures that you are using. Then the next thing that you'll do, and that's something you can download. I know Bill has gone over how to download the nomination form and the category. Now, each nomination form has its own category, or every category has its own nomination form. So be sure to get the right form and fill it out completely. Answer every question that pertains to that, and I know that Bill has gone over that with you. The next thing that you would do after you've completely filled out your nomination form, that should tell you all of the why, what's, when's, where's of this candidate for induction. After that process, what you want to do is back up all of your information by adding the pictures, the testimonials. The next thing we'll talk about is testimonials. Someone that would give your candidate a written testimonial, be sure to include it on the first page after the nomination form. And as many nomination testimonials as you can get, put them on in there. Then add your pictures. It can be, if you're doing a ranch, add as many pictures that would be great to depict this ranch or this cowboy or whatever it is or whoever it is that you're going to be putting into or nominating into the Hall of Fame. Then add all of your news articles, your award ceremonies, anything like that, any documentation to anything. If it's a social event or an event where an award was given, put that kind of information in there. Pictures, there are going to be many pictures that you can use. And again, back to that photographer, be sure to get permission that we can use any of that information. Everything that you put in the portfolio should support nomination form for the candidate. So think about that as you go. I think most importantly is you don't want to leave any doubt that this candidate is qualified for consideration into the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. Always remember, as you're putting this together, it's more important that you think about somebody that would view this portfolio 50 years from now than it is for someone today that may have grown up with your candidate or may know your candidate. But 50 years from now, think about what they will want to know, and don't leave any of those out. When you complete this book, it should be completely, every part of this will depict what kind of person or that this candidate is. So when you think about all of that, it's a pretty easy thing. After you get your portfolio completed, be sure to get it into the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. And every year we try to have our deadline. Be sure that you get it in on that date, and they will be considered for the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. Good luck, and if you have any questions, feel free anytime to give us a call here at the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame.